Natalie Mordoutseva's split from Josh Weinstein may mark a turning point in her 90-day fiancé journey. 90-day. The last resort star Natalie Mordautseva has weathered many ups and downs since she first joined the 90-Day Fiancé franchise. Known for her emotional vulnerability, distinctive presence, and pursuit of love and stability, Natalie has captivated audiences over the years. But with her recent split from Josh Weinstein on The Last Resort Season 2, some viewers are questioning whether Natalie's journey with the franchise, and perhaps even her dreams in America, may be reaching a critical crossroads. Once considered a breakout star with high hopes and a Hollywood dream, Natalie is now facing new challenges that could determine her future on reality TV and in life. From Mike to Josh, Natalie's tumultuous search for love. Natalie's introduction to the franchise came in 90 Day Fiancé Season 7, where she starred alongside Mike Youngquist. Their relationship was troubled from the beginning, and many fans believed they were fundamentally incompatible. Despite this, the couple got married, only for Natalie to leave Mike by late 2020. Their marriage was short-lived, filled with miscommunication, cultural clashes, and differing goals, especially regarding Natalie's desire to start a family. After her split from Mike, Natalie began dating Josh Weinstein, a modeling agency CEO, during her time on 90 Day, The Single Life. Their connection, however, was uncertain from the start. While Natalie seemed invested in the relationship, Josh often appeared emotionally distant, and their dynamic was frequently described by fans as a situationship rather than a committed partnership. Despite their differences, Natalie and Josh reunited on The Last Resort to try couples therapy. The experience was emotional, raw, and revealing, but ultimately not enough. By the end of the season, Josh revealed he had begun seeing someone else. Jen Potthast, sister of longtime franchise cast member Elizabeth Potthast. This disclosure at the tell-all confirmed the end of the road for Josh and Natalie, once and for all. Is this the end of Natalie's reality TV career? Has Natalie outgrown the franchise, or has the franchise moved on? Natalie's 90-Day Fiancé journey has spanned multiple seasons, from 90 Day Fiancé and Happily Ever After to The Single Life and The Last Resort. She's been a recurring face for nearly a decade. However, now that she finds herself single once again, her place within the franchise may be more uncertain than ever. Natalie's personal storyline has centered largely around her pursuit of love and a family in the United States. With her most recent relationship ending and her emotional journey taking a repetitive turn, some fans and producers may feel her narrative arc has run its course for now. Unlike some cast members who reinvent themselves season after season, Natalie has continued to revisit the same emotional territory, a longing for love, struggles with trust, and an urgent desire to become a mother. If The Single Life or another spin-off returns, it's unclear if Natalie's story would offer something new. That said, she remains one of the most recognizable faces in the franchise. Her fame has brought her thousands of followers on social media, a loyal cameo audience, and brand partnerships. Whether or not TLC continues to feature her, Natalie may still be able to carve out a niche as a social media personality or influencer. Natalie's dependence on Josh, a deeper look, the emotional and financial side of their relationship. Natalie has long been open about her aspirations in the U.S., including dreams of becoming an actress or media personality. But her journey hasn't been easy. Despite her previous work as a model and actress in Ukraine, Natalie struggled to find her footing in the American entertainment industry. When she began dating Josh, she seemed to view him not just as a romantic partner, but also as someone who could help her professionally. Josh, the head of a modeling agency, may have represented opportunity and stability to Natalie. Their relationship reportedly included a financial component, with Natalie depending on Josh at times to support her lifestyle while she tried to establish herself. Although she ultimately chose to leave the relationship, This dependency likely made it harder for her to walk away for good. Josh's emotional unavailability may have left Natalie feeling unsupported in other ways, yet she continued to hope he might one day change his mind about having a child. But when Josh made it clear that he was not interested in expanding his family, Natalie was faced with a difficult realization. Their goals simply didn't align. Natalie's struggles on the last resort. Emotional turmoil, isolation, and missteps with co-stars. The Last Resort Season 2 gave Natalie a rare opportunity to work through relationship issues in a therapeutic setting. Unfortunately, instead of healing, her time on the show appeared to further complicate her public image. She struggled to connect with the other cast members, and at times appeared defensive, insecure, and reactive. Natalie's interactions with her co-stars, including Sophie Sierra and Julia Trubkina, drew criticism from viewers. A moment involving a direct comment about Julia's appearance caused tension and led to further isolation for Natalie. While she may have intended her remarks to be harmless or lighthearted, the impact was perceived as hurtful and the fallout left Natalie alienated. These strained dynamics may have overshadowed her original reason for being on the show, repairing her relationship with Josh. Instead, they highlighted how emotionally overwhelmed Natalie felt during the process. Ultimately, rather than building new bonds, Natalie seemed to retreat further into herself. Where does Natalie go from here? Shifting priorities, body confidence, and the baby dream on hold. Natalie's journey has long been shaped by her desire to become a mother. Her first marriage reportedly ended because her then-husband didn't want children. With Mike Youngquist, she again sought to start a family, only to be met with hesitation. Josh, too, had expressed that he wasn't looking to have more children, a fact Natalie knew early on but still hoped to change. Now that Josh is no longer in the picture, Natalie appears to be turning inward and focusing more on self-care. Recently, she underwent a cosmetic procedure to achieve a flatter stomach, which she proudly showcased on social media. While it's not uncommon for reality stars to pursue aesthetic goals, fans noted that Natalie's timing suggests a shift in priorities. In past interviews, Natalie expressed a desire to conceive a child naturally through love and partnership rather than IVF or alternative means. As she continues to age, the timeline for motherhood may become more complicated. But whether or not she eventually becomes a parent, it's clear that Natalie is learning to redefine what fulfillment looks like for her. The door back to Mike is closed for good. Mike has moved on, and Natalie needs to move forward too. Natalie's relationship with Mike may have ended years ago, but she never fully let go. Even while dating Josh, Natalie occasionally reached out to Mike, sometimes in moments of emotional need. During the last resort, she admitted to asking Mike to father a child with her, a plea he ultimately refused. Mike, for his part, has moved on. He's been in a stable relationship with Sarah Rose for over 2 years, and the couple appears happy and committed. Any chance of rekindling things with Mike is now firmly in the past. Even though Natalie may still be legally married to Mike, their connection has long since dissolved emotionally and romantically. Natalie's future, whatever it holds, no longer involves Mike, and that clarity might be what she needs to truly move on. Final thoughts. A time for reinvention? Natalie Mordotsiva's journey on 90 Day Fiancé has been filled with dramatic turns, emotional highs and lows, and a relentless pursuit of love. Her recent heartbreak with Josh Weinstein could feel like yet another defeat, but it may also offer Natalie a rare chance for growth, independence, and transformation. Whether or not she returns to the 90 Day franchise, Natalie remains a figure of interest for fans. She is flawed, yes, but also deeply human. Her vulnerability has always been part of her story, and perhaps it's that very quality that will ultimately allow her to rebuild on her own terms. For now, Natalie seems to be focusing on self-love and personal healing. What comes next is anyone's guess, But if reality TV has taught us anything, it's that no story is ever truly over.